Come on. Grow Daddy TV, it's harvest day. Louise, you pretty little thing. You had a tough time when you were little, but your daddy gave you absolutely everything. Those fat black buds brought all the grow-me's to the yard. There's 64 of them, let's just hope they are all sticking hard.
Harvest day, pretty girl, it's time to go. But you'll be with us here forever on our Cannabis TV show.
Chantal, you smell so nice in your hat. The most amber trichomes of them all. We hope you give us a really big haul.
Chantal, our gorgeous QCS Biscotti. You grew so sparkly and tall, and you smell like a brand new Barbie doll. Harvest day, pretty girl, it's time to go. But you'll be with us here forever on our Cannabis TV show.
Marie, it's all true. You're daddy's girl.
He really does love you.
Gorgeous Marie, you look so nice.
Big fat dark colas all covered in ice. Harvest day, pretty girl, it's time to go. But you'll be with us here forever on our Cannabis TV show. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Grow Daddy TV.
It's harvest day.
Hey everybody, I'm Grow Daddy, aka Patrick, and welcome to Grow Daddy TV. You've made it. Yeah, you have. You've made it to our 11th season, our 22nd episode. Woo! And we are gonna harvest today. We harvested one of the girls here, a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, something like that. She's already in the jar. I mean, so she's already done. She nannered. And we got 3 more girls to harvest today. We're at day 155 from seed. That is just a little over 5 months we spent on these girls. 5 months.
Super long veg.
We've gotten to know the girls. Well, I'll tell you what, the girls all look beautiful in this grow. They really do.
It's a bittersweet day.
Hey, look how big our runt is, for crying out loud. 78 days these girls have been in flower. That is 11 full weeks of flower. Today would be their first day of their 12th week of flower, the lights never even got turned on until we just got down here a few minutes ago. And they're just going to be on for the show because these girls are going to get clipped.
They're saying, Daddy, what happened this morning? Why didn't our lights come on?
Well, they've had a lot of stuff that's happened in this week, actually. So actually, they don't even mind after what I put them through. Let me tell everybody what happened last week. This is what happened in my grow. Hey, everybody fucks up. And you know, this is, I think, the first time I've ever done this. And we shot last week we shot our
episode 21, and we were talking about fans, weren't we?
Episode 20, wasn't it?
Episode 21.
Episode 21. Anyways, we even talked about our fans in the episode.
We're talking about the fans, blah, blah, blah. These fans are great. Leave them on 24/7, blah, blah, blah.
Yep. So, hey, let me tell you what I did last week when I walked out of here. I didn't turn on this fan. I didn't turn on the inline fan. I sealed everything up. And this was about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and they were going to be on until...
And that's because when we do film, we do turn off the fans just while we're filming.
Yeah, so you can hear us nice without the fans going in the background.
Yeah.
So we've got our inline fans. Look at that one's still going. I don't even want to turn that one off. You know what? This is it.
You got PTSD, baby.
I just turned them off.
Right.
Those aren't even going now.
Don't even
Needless to say, we turn off our fans, we turn off our dehumidifier, turn everything off. Well, last week after our shoot, I closed everything up and did not turn on any of the fans.
All stoned.
Oh my God.
Don't blame the marijuana.
I didn't catch it until the next morning when I came down here to water. And I walked in here and the lights had only been on, I think, an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. And I come in here and I looked at the temperature in here and it was 90 degrees, 91 or something. So I can only imagine how hot it got in here the day before when we shut it off. And those lights had been going
like 3-4 hours.
4 hours or when I probably got over 100 in here. And the humidity was insane too because, well, what can I say? We weren't taking humidity out of the tent either. So everything got really insane for, I don't know, how many hours is that?
Well, about
probably
like
18
10 hours.
Maybe 18 hours total. From 3 o'clock to 9 o'clock.
Let's say 3 o'clock to 3 o'clock in the morning.
From
That would be 12.
From 3 to 9.
Yeah, so plus 6, so that's 15 hours.
15 hours, everything. So anyways, just want to let you know that these girls really went through something. And I was drying out Chantal, which is kind of funny because I was drying her out because I was going to harvest her.
You stopped watering her.
I stopped watering her. I was going to harvest her in a day or two from that shooting. And because of the way everything happened, I just didn't even want to bother. I ended up watering them all. I continued to water them all. Well, after she got so dry, she got to like 800 millibars, which is kind of funny. I haven't watered these girls in 3 days, and they're all at the high 5s. I think
500
Marie's,
millibars.
Yeah, Marie's at 600, and these are all like 580, 590 millibars.
Yeah, and I'll put a chart up there so people who don't know what a millibar is will know that basically a nice moist soil is between 50 to 120 millibars, and bone dry. Bone dry.
It's probably
soil.
around 800. So I got Chantal to almost completely bone dry. And you know, you couldn't even tell by looking at her. There was no drooping. There was nothing going on. But nevertheless, I said, you know what? You know what? I'm going to take everybody here in a matter of 4 days. So I'll tell you what. I'm going to stop watering everybody. I'm going to give everybody water today and make everybody go for 3 days without water.
And then just let her rip.
And that's where we're at today, you guys, with everything. Everything's nice and dry. Everything is about 600 millibars. Remember, 800 is just bone dry. These meters don't get up much more than 800, by the way.
Never seen that, I don't think.
Yeah, at any rate, that's what happened. That's what's happened.
And now these girls are kind of petrified, like they're just dry.
They look great. They really look great.
They look beautiful. We're going to do our last weed porn, right?
Let's do a quick weed porn of you guys. We'll look at them really quickly, give you a good close-up. And then I'm just going to basically go through the motions of harvesting. We'll talk a little bit about our harvesting process. And we'll talk also about our drying process a little bit. And we'll hang these girls up today, and we'll wait a week. And we're going to go through this whole process with you guys. So any beginners out there, hey, don't let anybody tell you, drying and curing is not easy. It's not, I mean, it is easy when you get confident about it and you know what you're doing. But I'll tell you what.
It's an art.
It's an art. It's every bit of an art of catching everything when it's perfect and getting it jarred up perfectly and capturing all the tries, all the smells.
It's like an art and a science. It's like how, like they have cheese masters and wine masters who just know that, how to do it.
I would like to think I get better at it every grow.
Yeah.
In fact, we got a couple of the girls here, the Colettes. Now we have Colette here.
Don't show how much we got because
I won't show how much we got, but I'll show a jar really quick, okay? And I want you to smell Mrs. Grodaddy, okay?
We're going to see this all on our yield video.
Smell that.
Oh my God.
What does it smell like? Tell me what you get from that. This was Colette, you guys.
It smells like candy. I swear to God, it smells like candy.
Yeah, and she's our frosted gelato. Anyway, she's dried. She's been in jars. We're going to dry these, get them in jars, and then we'll do the harvest video, of course, where we'll go into great detail of our harvest. We'll give you the breakdown of the real tight buds or the looser buds or just stuff.
And we're going to be brutally honest too, so you'll know what we got.
I want to do this even though I'm scared, because I'll tell you what, Chantal's scaring me a little bit for larf. So we'll see. I'm going to get some larf out of her, but she's going to be one of my big harvests. I've got a lot of big harvests.
Anyway, we'll tell you the truth even if it's embarrassing.
Absolutely. And I do believe Colette was our, and I'm just going to give him a little teaser, Mrs. Grody. Colette was our probably going to be our smallest yielder. And she got us over 4 ounces. I'm just going to, somebody said in the comments,
2 ounces.
2 ounces? Are you kidding? We don't grow 2 ounces of pot around here. And we grow, and let me tell you what, we got over 4 ounces of really dense bud off of her. Now, 1 seed did fall out. Now, remember, she had all the nanners. I'm worried about, I'm a little worried about Louise, if Louise got any seeds in her.
Louise could be working on some seeds in there.
We won't know until we start trimming and see if there are any seeds fall out of her. Now, of course, Colette, she had 1 seed fall out while I was trimming. Now, that's not an indication that she's only got a couple of seeds, because if I start breaking up those buds, maybe a bunch of seeds will fall out. But normally, if there's a lot of seeds...
And Louise is at real risk.
If there's a lot of seeds, generally speaking, a lot of seeds will start to fall out while I'm trimming. And I only got 1 seed that fell out of Colette while I was trimming. Anyways, let's take a look at weed porn, give you guys a last look at the girls, because they turned out absolutely tremendous this grow, didn't they, Mrs. Grodaddy?
I couldn't resist doing one last weed porn.
And I can't tell you how forward I am to looking at our new grow coming up.
I know.
With Mr. Clones. Growing clones in the future is going to be a treat.
Oh, we're stoked.
Listen, I I like growing seeds too, but growing clones is going to be a treat because we're not going to have to worry about the same things we have to worry about with phenos that are, whenever you buy seeds, most seeds, unless they're F4s, which you can't find, right? We have some F4s, but that'll tell you what the stability of the seed is. But most seeds you're going to buy out there on the market are nowhere near F4s. They're going to be
And just in case someone doesn't know what an F4 is, because that would have been Greek to me like a few months ago. An F4 just means it's been like crossbred 4 times. It's like 4 generations of the same shit. So
yeah, and they've taken out the ones that have hermied. They've taken out the ones that maybe didn't do well with the light.
Yeah.
So they've managed to actually get
the 4th generation of
so they're the most stable they can be. Well, you're really not going to get that with most seed companies. You're going to get a fairly unstable seed. Not really that unstable. We rarely get seeds. If they're not, but these are the chances you take with our feminized seeds. Now, I'm not sure, Mrs. Grodetti, but I know Mr. Grow It, for example. I see him always using regular seeds, and he takes a little cut of one of the leaves and sends it in to see if it's a male or female, to whether he chucks it or not. I don't know, it costs him $25, $30.
Why would you bother doing that?
Well, I'm only thinking because maybe if it is because it's a regular seed, maybe the genetics are better, and it's not going to the genetics will be better on a regular seed. I don't know. I'm thinking this might be just something that we get along with the feminized seeds. Now, I wouldn't want to grow anything else because, of course, I don't want to send.
Oh, we're never going to bother with male seeds.
I'm never gonna bother clipping and testing a leaf to see if it's a male or female.
No way.
That's what I'm not going to bother with. So anyway, looking forward to growing clones. At least for the next few grows that we're going to have. We're going to get used to growing some plants. Learn all about these plants. They'll be the same ones.
It's going to be a revenge of the
clones.
clones.
It won't be box of chocolates. It's going to be, I know what I'm getting, and I'm going to find what I like.
It's going to be Borg,
I
baby.
can't wait.
Borg.
Let's take a look at some weed porn, you guys. Hey, we're going to be growing the clones out here in a couple weeks, you guys. You'll see. We'll be coming. Let's go to the weed porn, you guys. Come on. Okay, we're here. Tent 1, you guys. Let's take a good close look at Louise. Louise is absolutely gorgeous. She has 64 bud sites up on top. She's really looking spectacular. Let's take a close look at Louise. Hello, Louise. Louise is our Quebec black bud from Quebec Cannabis seeds. And you know what? She's not exactly black. She's more purple than black. But she's absolutely gorgeous, and she's got some huge
muffin tops.
She's got some huge muffin tops. These things are absolutely just, she's going to bring some weight, Mrs. Grodaddy. How does she look? She looking good in the camera?
I really do believe this is going to be our top producer. And let's get a good look at these pretty buds before they're gone. I have to be honest here, and I really try not to play favorites, but oh my God, I think Louise is my favorite plant that we've ever had. I'm really going to miss you, Louise.
She's absolutely pretty. Here's to give you kind of an idea. This is probably one of the bigger buds in the tent, and you can see. Get back a little bit so you can see it, Al. You can see how it fits in the palm of your hand. It's pretty big. These are really heavy buds. We've got some smaller ones. Everything appears to be really hard and just big and plump.
Dense.
I think she's going to weigh out quite a bit in the tent. Now, if I'm guessing, I would definitely guess 5.5 ounces would be my guess. But we never truly know until things get dried out. Now, you can see how the leaves, look at the leaves. They're a little crispy. We pushed her this season. We pushed all of our girls this season.
Yeah, this is tacoing. Something
we don't normally do, but we have to push the envelope every now and then a little bit and see what it does. And we didn't feel that we pushed things far enough where things should have hermied or gotten seeds.
Yeah. Especially Colette. Colette wasn't tacoing. She wasn't curling.
No.
Colette wasn't showing any signs of stress.
She wasn't.
And she hermied.
Things do happen, but certainly you can hermit your plants with too much light stress, which happened to me quite a few times in earlier grows when I was really, my first few grows where I was putting a lot of light on it because people were telling me to put, God knows amounts, just just oodles of light, you know.
Do you know what? I just had this weird thought, and maybe it might be a stoner thought, but I was thinking maybe Louise was so light stressed that maybe she told Colette, Colette, I need to get fertilized.
Oh, you are so full of nonsense. Hey, let's go down to tent 2, you guys. Come on down, you guys. Tent 2's waiting for us down here. Tent 2's looking absolutely beautiful. This has been kind of the tent that's been kind of on fire here. We've got Chantal, our Biscotti, and we've got Maddie, our Runtz, in the tent on the right. And I'll tell you, these gals are absolutely gorgeous. Let's take a really close look at Chantal right now, our Biscotti. Come on. Hello, Chantal. Chantal is, of course, our Biscotti from Quebec Cannabis Seeds, and she has 53 bud sites. And that's a lot. Anything over 50 is a lot. Look at this one drooping down. She's just tired and ready to come out of the tent.
Yeah,
now.
it's been tough times.
Hey, we were talking about taking her 5-6 days ago, and we let her go another 5-6 days in the tent. We dried her out once to almost 800 millibars, which I think doesn't hurt them because they say it can trigger trichomes and different good things happening from giving them a little stress here and there. And we're at the end of the grow, and you can see where I pushed her a little bit with some of the leaves up on the top of the canopy. But you know what? Most of the leaves in the canopy look fairly good. But you can see where I pushed her the entire grow as well. Mm-hmm. She looks spectacular. The amount of trichomes that are on her is just phenomenal. And you can see by her, she's also got some beautiful sized buds. And most of her buds in this tent are going to be this big.
They have a kind of a dense vibe to them, don't they?
Some of them do. There's a couple of them there feel a little larfy, but for the most part, we're going to get a lot of really good dense bud out of this one. But we are going to find some larf on this. We are going to take some larf out of here. Now, I don't know. Is this our 6 ouncer here? I don't know. Maybe it might be.
Well, maybe if we counted the larf, we might get that. But I don't know if we'll have.
You see what I see back here, Mrs. Grodade, for the first time?
What?
Look, she's still trying to do something back here. Look, now it's getting way. Look at that.
Foxtailing?
Yeah, big foxtail right there.
Yeah,
here, keep it right there. Look at that.
It's like, oh, come on, one last chance.
Yeah, one last chance.
Fertility.
Yeah, she's really looking good. I'll tell you what, Chantal, a Biscotti that I tried. I went to a dispensary when I was in Vegas. I had a Biscotti, and I go, oh, that's really good. So that's why I wanted to grow out the Biscotti, really. We'll see if it tastes anything like this Biscotti that I remember from Vegas.
Sure smells it. And you know what? This is the one. It's funny because it came to me while I was just elsewhere, and she smells like a Barbie doll. I'd like to call this one Barbie doll.
She smells plastic?
Brand new Barbie doll.
She smells plastic?
Yeah.
How interesting. I'm so...
Like fresh plastic when you're a kid
good.
and you open a brand new
does a little bit.
Barbie
You're right.
doll.
She looks scrumptious. What can I say? I grew out some just absolutely beautiful girls this season, you guys. And it's like a box of chocolates. Just love it. Hey, Chantal, you're absolutely gorgeous. Hey, Maddie, let's check you out. Come on, because you're sitting over there waiting for your turn, and we're going to give it to you. Come on. Hello, Maddie. Maddie is our Runtz from Quebec Seed Company. And just come back. You can see she's not taking as much of half of the tent. She's way over here, you guys. She's really taking up she's taking up a lot smaller of a profile in the tent. She has only 24 tops on her.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, her tops are deep. We went down on her tops. Look how deep that is. See, there's my hand. Look how deep that is. And I'll tell you what, these all look really, really nice.
This is not GrowDaddy TV style.
It isn't, but you know what? The plant was telling me what to do. She didn't give me a lot of stems to grow off of, and her stems were all really thick. And it was just telling me, hey, we can handle it, Daddy. We can handle it. Give us a little more latitude here. And you know what I did? I let some of these lower buds, like look at this for instance. See, look at the lower bud on this one right here. See that?
Wait.
Look at that. Look, that little bud feels as hard as a rock though. I'll tell you that right now.
That's a nice nug.
Look how the frost. She is. I'm going to say it. She's my favorite. You girls, put your earmuffs on. I'm going to talk about Marie for a minute.
Poor Chantal.
Look at that bud.
Yeah, that is like look at from top.
It's a Christmas postcard. It's just a Christmas postcard.
It is.
It's beautiful. And to grow beautiful plants like this is so fun. It's so fun to get the beautiful ones.
And before these come down, because this is like, they're like, what's harvest?
There's no magic cameras. There's no magic cameras around here. We don't have that kind of technology around here to take these beautiful pictures. This camera is this plant, you know, she's undeniable.
This is an iPhone.
She's undeniable. She's just absolutely undeniable.
But I'm gonna
she's
take
beautiful. You couldn't put enough makeup on her to make her look ugly. She's absolutely gorgeous. Oh, Marie,
yeah.
You're a girl. You know what? You're daddy's girl. You're absolutely daddy's girl. And Chantal, you're right there. It's like you're too beautiful. And then who do we have down here? We
got Louise.
We've got Louise. She's been alone for a little over a week, maybe a week and a half, and she looks absolutely gorgeous down here by herself, taking up the tent. That is our weed porn, you guys. I'll tell you what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna go to it, you guys. We're gonna get everything cut down, taken upstairs and hung, and we're gonna do things in some fast motion. We like to call it Grow Daddy.
Grow Daddy magic.
Grow Daddy magic. Come on! Okay, guys, we're gonna start out with Louise, and first I have to undo all of her strings, and then I'm gonna put her on a stool, and then I'm just gonna cut her down, and we'll box her up and put her upstairs. So let's start with taking off all of her. Hey, get a look at this, Mrs. Grody. Can you see how I got her all hung? So people can see how I kind of hang. See, I kind of put the twine here, and you can do as many of those as you want.
Yeah, these are yo-yos. We'll put a link in the description.
I love them.
They're so handy.
I love them. When the buds get too heavy or something, and in this case, you know, I'm going to do it again.
You're going to rat me out again?
Mrs. Grodaddy dropped a grow light, a light on here, one of our taping lights, and it really kind of made me put it.
A ring light, standing.
I don't think she would have very many.
She was doing fine before I screwed that up. So should we fast forward this?
Certainly. Let's fast forward through this. This is what I got to do, though. Come on. Wow, she's really beautiful, huh? Okay, give you a look. Okay, let's go. Okay, guys, we got it all done. Got a nice big
pile of Louise.
Got a big pile of Louise. We're going to take some hangers and we're going to go upstairs in our new drying room, I guess. So let's go. Hey, I love Grow Daddy magic. Hey, we're just going to really quickly hang these girls, and look what I did. I bought a couple of these racks, I don't know, for 40, 50 bucks, and you know, why didn't I do this 5-6 years ago? You know, you've seen me with these rinky-dinky racks.
We're so frugal around here. We don't like buying stuff.
Well, I wouldn't say that. Well, we have a lot of stuff already, Mrs. Grodaddy. I don't think so we've jerry-rigged little things to hang it from. But this is really the way to go, though. Is really a nice coat hanger here.
Oh yeah, this is so much better than the sawhorses and the shower rods or what? No, whatever we had.
We've done a lot of different things, Mrs. Grodaddy, over the years as far as trying. You know, you can hang these damn things from almost absolutely anything. You just got to get them far enough apart. And you know what? Within a couple days, these things really, really dry up and look a lot smaller. They look really nice now. What do you think, Mrs. Grodaddy, after seeing me clip all these down?
I think this might be a record. I think
Really?
Louise. Do you know, I'm scared to say this every time I dare hope.
Yeah.
Every time I dare hope, my hopes are crushed.
Are they?
They always are.
You should have some hope, because I tell you what, she's feeling like a really good harvest, because the buds are all they're pretty good size.
There's 64 of them, for God's sake.
Yeah, but they're not just 64. They're really, really a really good bud size.
They're
for being
muffin toppy.
They're muffin top, but they're fat. See how fat they are? They're just fat.
Let's take a look.
Well, this isn't even a big one.
Yeah, that's just a normal. There's
that's
like
just-
64.
Yeah, but-
almost all of them like
Yeah,
that.
and it's just the what do you call it? The circumference. What do you call the
Circumference,
what do you call
diameter, whatever.
What do you call that?
Size, diameter.
There's a name.
Oh, girth.
Girth.
I knew that's the word you were thinking.
By the way, I was looking at
about.
you. You know what I'm talking about, Miss Grodetti. Girth.
Anyway, yeah, but like I'm finding myself thinking, hoping, surmising that possibly this could be a record.
Well, sometimes I wish I would have got some scissors. I'll come back. I meant to cut that another time, but we'll do that again. That's not enough. I don't like that at all.
What, you left too many fan leaves?
I don't think it's the fan leaves that are bothering me as much as those buds being really close are. Although they're not that close, I'll be okay. I think I could have cut that down, got them a little further apart. But
Note to self.
note to self.
Got a little follow-up task here.
Yeah, I'm thinking 4 or 5 hangers is a lot. Usually 5 hangers is normally going to give me 6 ounces, and hopefully we got nothing but dense bud, and that's looking real nice right there. I think we're good.
Do you think we should fast forward through the rest of this?
No, because it's going to be about another minute. If they don't mind putting up with me for a minute, because it's really fast. You guys can put up with me for a minute. Look at the size of that. Oh, they're just all beautiful. Here, can't wait. Can't wait to get, you know what? I'll tell you what. It's funny how when we get to the end of a grow, now I cannot wait to plant some new seeds, or in my case, I'm going to be planting some clones.
Woo!
And I'm really looking forward to that.
We're gonna call up Mr. Clones.
Yeah, Mr. Clones is gonna hook us up, and just growing with clones for a change, and not really worried about the genetics of something. Look at that.
Totally exciting.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. I love this new.
The new hanging system.
Look at this new rack
Oh my
we
God!
have, Mrs.
You know what? It
Grodetti.
was so hard for me to get photography of it that just didn't look so ghetto. I mean, like
She's talking about all of our other grows, you
our
guys.
paint splattered, dirty old sawhorses.
Why don't you stop that? People have that stuff. That's what people use. They get to what they use, and they don't need more.
Yeah, but when
stuff.
they get a super famous TV show like us, right?
Oh yeah, we're super famous, Mrs. Grodetti. We are
That was
super famous.
tongue in cheek.
And looks like we got 5 coat hangers. Not bad.
What's your norm? 4 to 5, right? I've seen 3.
3 coat hangers, 3 to 4 coat hangers is pretty normal.
So this is a
When we
good haul.
when we get 5 or 6, that's really nice. Those look really nice up there, Mrs. Grodetti. And look what I did here. I cut out a bud. I don't even know what to do with that.
Dum-dum.
I know. I cut it off one of the buds trying to get one of the leaves.
Just put it on the table over there. It'll dry.
Put it right here.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll get it on some screen. Anyways, that's it. Let's
That's
go down.
Louise.
Let's go back downstairs. Let's use a little bit of that. Let's use a little bit of that
yeah.
magic, and let's go back
Look at the
downstairs.
Well, here we are.
All right, guys, we're back downstairs, and now we have
Chantal.
And yeah, we have Chantal, you guys. And I'll tell you what, she came out of the tent. She was being held up by a lot of yo-yos.
Yo-yos.
And as soon as I moved her out of the tent, she just wanted to lay over. Look at her. Look at some of these buds. Some of these buds are so heavy. Look, oh, this is just huge. She got some
It's a good sign.
Yeah, so let's do some more Grow Daddy magic, and we're gonna make this happen real quick, get all the stuff in the bucket. So let's go, come on. Okay, That was Chantal. She was very long-legged, and she really didn't want to stay up by herself. I feel she's got a little bit of larf, but we're waiting to see. She looks like a big yielder. But for you fans that like larf, you're going to like this one, you guys. Hey, let's get upstairs and put these things on hangers and get them on a drying rack. Ow! We made it, you guys. Now we're hanging Chantal. She was huge. We'll give you a close look at some of the buds as we're hanging, but we're going to do this in fast motion again, too. And we're going to put her on hangers as well.
That's quite the take.
Huh?
Quite the take.
Yeah, she's really she was heavy. I don't even know what to tell you besides she was really heavy. So we'll try to take each one of these, do this in fastest motion as we can, and get these all hung up for you guys, okay? So here we go. Come on. All right, guys. Hey, look. We got Chantal and Louise on one rack, but look what we have, guys. We bought 2 drying racks, which would be perfect for our 4 plants, and these were probably about $50-$60 at Canadian Tire.
That's Canadian.
If you Americans have never heard of Canadian Tire, that would be equivalent to, what would Canadian Tire be equivalent to?
Kind of a Walmart-y kind of.
Kind of a Sears and Roebuck almost.
Really?
Kind of. They have everything from.
It's like Walmart, but it started out as a car.
I would say it's like a Target, but more auto base. You know, where they have shops there.
They've got a lot of camping stuff.
Yeah. So anyways, most Americans have. Before I moved up here, I never heard of Canadian Tire. Canadian Tire.
It's pretty awesome.
Well, I would have to say it's one of the staples of the Canadians. You know, big department type stores.
Oh, I like Canadian Tire.
Anyways, bought a couple of these at Canadian Tires, and they were probably around $50 or so.
Canadian.
Yeah, Canadian. Yeah, Canadian, which is what? That's like $3 American, right? $3.50 American. Anyways, we're gonna hang our last girl, Marie, up here, and let me tell you what, guys, she is gonna be absolutely stunning, absolutely stunning. I can't wait. I just absolutely can't wait to get her out and take some we're gonna take a lot of pictures of her.
Daddy's girl.
Right, she's my girl. So let's go downstairs and get it going again.
Wait a sec, you're gonna need.
Do we need some magic?
You need to, you need to get in the transporter and get.
All right, right here.
Sure.
Come on!
Did it work? I don't think it worked.
It didn't work. One more time.
Try it again.
Maybe a little extra.
Yeah.
Come on! Hey, we made it, you guys. Look what we got now. We've got Marie, and let me tell you what. Look at her. Look, just look at her. Oh, we're gonna cut off. I'll tell you what. Every single stem looks like it's gonna be a picture. So I'll take a couple of the longest stems. You know what I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the same thing I've been doing. I'm gonna fill up this bin. Okay. Miss Grodette, you want your coffee?
I'd love my coffee. Thank you
okay,
so
there you
much.
Go. And what we're gonna do is we are gonna just start chopping this down. This is gonna be really easy because there's only what? 24. There's only 24 of them.
Yeah.
Oh my God. She's just beautiful.
This is Daddy's girl.
This is definitely Daddy's girl. Almost don't know where to start. Okay, we'll just start somewhere. We'll start here. Here we go. All right, we're off to the races, you guys.
Should we speed up now?
Yeah, probably speed up. We'll slow down and show a couple. Show a couple of the really nice buds, but these things are just beautiful. I could walk over to the camera, every single one I have, and show them off. And she's really just. I mean, she's amazing. Look at her. This is one of the small little tiny buds, too. This isn't even one of the big ones. So let's go, Mrs. Grodaddy. Put that thing into hyper speed.
Boom.
Boom. Okay, guys, looks like we're all finished up in here. We've got everything harvested, so now we're gonna go up and hang these. And let's get on with it, you guys. Let's get upstairs real quick. We'll use our Grow Daddy magic. Come on! I love this Grow Daddy magic, you know? It doesn't even feel like I'm walking up the stairs anymore.
Yeah.
All right, so let's hang this stuff. This stuff was, because look at the thick stems, Mrs. Grow Daddy. Look at the size of these bamboo stems.
Crazy, huh?
Yeah, look at, I mean, most of the stems are really, this is thick, but this is, look how thick some of these stems are.
It makes me feel like I understand how our Neanderthal ancestors sort of took a look at some hemp and went like, I could make something out of that.
Look at this, Mrs. Grow Daddy. Look at this specimen. This is my girl. This is Daddy's girl. And this is not the Grow Daddy TV style.
Not at all.
Look how tall she is. But as you can see, she's got some really nice nugs going all the way up, and these nugs are frosted. And I got to tell you something, they are absolutely gorgeous, and they look as hard as fucking rocks. That's all I got to say. So we're looking at getting a good harvest out of her too. Like I said, I'm just, because of the nanners that we had on the one girl.
Colette.
Yeah, I just don't know what's going on with seeds, and.
So who knows? It's a box of it's, you know, we just don't know what we're gonna get.
No, but I got one of my plants with seeds in it last grow, and which surprised me at the end. I didn't see any nanners.
We didn't see anything.
And all of a sudden I had seeds, and she smokes real good though, but the hassle of taking out the seeds.
Yeah, you got to pick them out because they stink when they burn. Oh,
yeah, we'll use
gross.
it for some. We'll definitely use it. That is so heavy, Mrs. Grow Daddy. I don't know what's heavier, that big thick stem or that bud. Oh my God! Look at that thing. Very nice. Very, very nice. And
so should we speed this up?
Well, you know what? I'm going to have this in hangers before we can speed it up. Let's go.
We don't have to. You know, if you feel like you can just.
I think I'm going to have this stuff hanging so quick, Mrs. Grow Daddy.
There's like 24
stems.
Yeah.
So really, I'm only theoretically hanging 12 stems because they're all 2 and 2, right?
Yeah, this was like the most pleasant one, if you'll agree. I mean, you're the one doing it.
This is so heavy. Oh my God, that's heavy. Don't know what kind of weight. Of course, everything's wet and the stems are really thick. But
so here's what I think. I think Louise will be number 1 producer, and then Marie, and then Colette, and then Chantal. Now listen, I have insider information about how much weight we got out of Colette, which
how do you have info? Oh, how do you?
But don't tell anyone. But like, I have insider information. I know how much you got out of Colette.
Oh, Colette, yeah. She was.
So, don't say.
I won't. But you know what? I'm gonna let everybody know she was the smallest.
She was not that bad.
She's definitely gonna be the smallest.
Colette?
Oh no, this is. Yeah, Colette. Isn't that the one we did the emergency harvest on?
It is. Do you think she's going to be the smallest?
Oh, absolutely.
Well,
yeah, no doubt about it. We got, let me tell you what.
No, don't tell.
I'm not going to tell, well, I'm not going to say, but let me just say, somebody said 2 ounces.
It wasn't that bad, actually.
2 ounces, my ass. I'll get 2 ounces out of a run after 2 weeks of flour, for crying out loud. 2 ounces. I got more than 4 out of her, and I'll tell you that. And these girls are all looking nice and heavy. I'll tell you that. They're looking nice and heavy. Now we only have a few. Now look at that. See, we're done already.
There we go.
Didn't take very long.
Chantal's got, you were saying as you were kind of doing it, you were saying there's larf in here.
There's no larf here though.
No.
Chantal has,
Chantal
Chantal I think has lots of larf. We never know until we're done though, you know?
And you know, if she's got a lot of larf, she could get down to 2 ounces of good stuff.
No, she's going to be. Now, here's you want to hear my guesses?
Sure.
Well, first of all, I think. Wow, it's going to be close. All the girls are looking really nice.
Who do you think's number 1?
Oh my God. I think it might be Louise.
Louise, yeah. That's
I
what
think it might be Louise. She's got some really nice buds. But I'll tell you what, Chantal, also so much. Now I'm going to get some larf out of her. But I would have to guess she's going to be a very good harvest as well.
Did she have 53? I think she had 53.
Now I can't remember how many they had, but I can tell you this: Marie, you know she only, look at her. She did take up only 4 hangers. We've got 4 hangers for Marie, right? 4 hangers for Marie, 4 hangers for Chantal, and 5 hangers for Louise. We're using 5 hangers for Louise. She might be short, but I think she's got a real bang to her.
Yeah.
And if we could just talk for a minute, Mrs. GroDaddy, about a few things about our dry. Now, we went over this stuff. We went over this stuff
Like
a couple weeks ago. But we went over it a couple weeks ago with our emergency harvest, right? Right?
Yeah, and we still had people asking questions. So yeah, how do you dry this stuff? How do you hang and dry it?
68 degrees.
Fahrenheit.
60 degrees.
60% relative humidity.
Thank you, Mrs. GroDaddy.
Can you say that all in one sentence?
I will. I'm going to try. So we'd like to, our perfect temperature. I mean, if we could just say presto, we've got a certain temperature that we're going to keep. But remember, we're going to have, our temperature is going to go up and down, along with our RH is going to go up and down a little bit with the dehumidifier.
That's relative humidity.
Right. So, but our goal, and I want the average to be 68 degrees Fahrenheit and 60% relative humidity is where I want the average to be. You know, where I can get the swing to average the most. And I have an app that kind of does that. What do I have? I have a little Gave. See this right here? Mm-hmm. This little hygrometer, I also have an app, and it'll tell me the VDP, it'll tell me the VDP,
VPD.
the VPD, thank you. It'll tell me the VPD, it will tell me the vapor pressure deficit, I just said that. It will tell me the dew point, it'll tell me the temperature and the humidity. Ooh. And we're going for dew points, so we're looking at 53. You know, with our last girl, I think we had an average of 53.
I thought you said 54.
It is. We're striving for 54, but you can only get it. You know, you're just not going to get it perfect. We all have our different challenges, and what can I say? I'm going to tell you guys that the 60-60 is nowhere near as good as this 68.
Okay, and the concept here is we're drying according to dew point, and we have a dew point calculator. I'll put a link to that. So you can calculate like whatever you can achieve. You just try and hit the right dew point, which is
68. If you can set up your room to be 68 degrees Fahrenheit and 60% relative humidity, I think you've set some pretty good parameters to dry in. Now 60-60, I found 60-60 dried my girls a couple days faster actually. So if you're looking for a longer dry, believe it or not, the higher temperature holds in more moisture. Hey, listen, I'm not a scientist.
Well, warm air has better capacity to hold the water.
Now, I do remember when I first started growing and started trying to figure this out, I did looking up temperatures, and 90% of anything you look up on the internet is going to say 60-60 is the rule for drying. I think that is real bro science. I don't think there's any science to back it up.
It's kind of traditional, and I think the Canatrol guy gave us our big crash course on that stuff. He said that's where the old air conditioners would kick in.
Yeah, and
right?
we did a whole video on this as well. But I just want to say, when I was a beginner, I did see 60% relative humidity and 70 degrees to be another place where people were drying at. But there was no science behind it, so I was going with what I saw.
Everybody doing
90% of everybody was going 60-60. All the YouTubers are going 60-60. So I did 60-60. And like I said, a couple years ago, you know, when Canatrol came out, and we listened to a little bit of the science of how he got his Canatrol to work using dew point, I said, oh, at any rate.
And plus that, you know what? It was summertime and we were not able to achieve 60 degrees.
We could only get our
Fahrenheit.
temperatures down to about 70, 71, and then we used dew point, you know, and we put our humidity up or down wherever we needed to get dew point. Now, there are dew point calculators. So if you can't get your temperatures down, you can get your humidity to a certain point where it'll work. But you want to stay close as you can to 70. You know, 70
Just
Fahrenheit.
do whatever you can.
Or 25, I think. Or no,
it's your
20,
problem.
20 Celsius is the same as
68 degrees.
Is 68 degrees. So
Fahrenheit.
as close as you can get to that is what you want to do. You don't want to go out of there too much. But I'm getting 2 more days dry. It's taking 2 more days to dry with this, and things.
It takes you usually like 9 or 10 days, right?
My last one took 9 days. And I'm assuming this is probably going to take 9 days too. And I'm not really worried like I used to be about getting that stuff out the minute it was dry. Because I'd noticed at 60-60, if I didn't pull it out and put it in jars right away, it kept on drying out and getting drier and drier and drier. And then you could stap the stems. And this is where they were telling you This is how you tell if it's done, snapping the stems.
Yeah, that's too dry.
Well, listen, it's also, I view this as another art to get your head wrapped around, and it takes a while to get better and better at it, because now I'm perfectly comfortable leaving this in here for 9 days and not even looking at it if I got the humidity and the temperature.
Yeah, you don't want to keep it out of the jar. Like, you don't want to keep it like unsealed for too long, because then the terps will eventually like escape, right? Like, it's like cough.
I think so. I don't want to leave it to hang in here all day, but last time I pulled them, I felt them on day 7 and they still felt a little wet, and I didn't even look at them on day 8. And day 9, I said, I think you're going to be ready. Let's take some and put it in a jar. And it turned out to be 61%, in that jar. And I just harvested everything. Everything was ready to go. I think I could have let it sit for another day or two, and the humidity on these would have still been great. At any rate, I've had very good, I'm just trying to pass this on to you guys. I've had a lot better success with the 68-60 rule than the 60-60 rule. And I also noticed that I don't wait for stems to snap.
No.
My stuff, even though it's dry, my stuff tends not to snap. It tends to be there tends to be more moisture in it. It tends to be dry, but more moisture in it, meaning it's just better. It doesn't feel so crumbly.
It's it's more like a raisin than a cracker.
Yeah. Hey, we'll come back we can't promise. It won't be next week, you guys, because this stuff will not be dry by next week.
We'll do something every Sunday. You can count on us to have something.
I don't know what we're going to do. Are we going to do something on Sunday?
We'll do something. Come on, man.
Okay, we'll figure out something, you guys, and we'll do something on Sunday, because these girls aren't going to be dry for another 8 days.
Nope.
So we're not going to have a show next week, Mrs. Grodaddy.
We're gonna put something up.
Maybe we should get our clones and start those, Mrs. Grodaddy, and then we'll have a show.
No, because we're gonna finish season 11.
Miss Grodaddy cannot start a new season before the last one ends.
Yeah, we gotta conclude.
I'm gonna argue with her for the next week or two.
We're gonna find something to show you or talk about or do a how-to or something. Maybe a smoke review. Who knows? We'll do something.
Okay, guys, this is the GDTV TV method that I grow by. And if you guys are just watching, we grow easily, we grow simply, we grow organically, and we don't make a headache out of growing. We make it as easy as possible for normal people. Hey, I know you. I know there's a lot of people.
Normal? What are you talking about?
I mean, normal people
what
like
would you
me.
know
I think
about
I'm normal. Everybody else is not normal. I'm normal. Normal person does not want to play all day with their girls. They got other things to do. Listen, I got more hobbies. If this is your only hobby, I get it. You want to sit here like a scientist all day pouring shit on these girls? Go right ahead. Or you can do it the easy, GDTV TV style, the way I do it, and make it easy, and get yourself some really top shelf buds. I'll see you guys next week, episode 24?
23.
23. We'll see you guys next week, episode 23. Come on! I'm out. Yeah, you've made it. You've made it to our...
Ain't nobody stop me.
Hey, everybody. Boy, those walks up those walks. Let's try it again. Sorry, I know you're sorry, Al.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're not.
Gotta get in the transporter, baby.
I will. Okay, guys. Looks like we're all finished. Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's right. You need your magic trick. Oh, the smell. Barbie doll.
Come on! Hey, we're here. Let me see. I forget that I'm doing that. Emergency harvest. Ready?
Wait. Oh, yeah, that's on. Okay.
Ready?
We're rolling. Yeah, like that. Just smile. Really, like you're really kissing out.
Yeah! Come on! That was it. That was it.